Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2018 Kia Soul Plus EV. The EV version of the Kia Soul is an all-electric version. And 2018 is a great year because they increased the battery capacity of the Soul, increasing the range. So that's very important. Maybe if you're looking at a 2017 model or a 2018 model, it's important to know that the 2017 models had a range of about 93 miles. Where the 2018 ones with the larger battery pack, that range increased to 111 miles. So it's a pretty significant bump in range. And obviously it's not, a long distance type vehicle. It's not like a Tesla Model 3 long range, which can go about 300 miles on a full charge. The Kia Soul EV is designed for different purposes. This is more of like an urban city commuting vehicle. It's not designed to be a long range vehicle. Hypothetically, you could drive it to charging stations long distances, and every 80, 90 miles you charge it, but that wouldn't really make much sense. This is a perfect vehicle for daily commuting and shooting around the city. If you go to the mall or something like that that has a charging station, you can top off the chargers. There's lots of them. I like to use Blink charging. I have an app on my phone. I can find Blink chargers. I activate it right on my phone. I don't have to put any credit cards in, and I can fast charge. And usually you can get a good amount of miles. You can add about 50 miles, 30 or 40 miles of charge in a half hour, or sometimes more, 60, 70 miles in about an hour, depending on the charging rate. So you go to a mall or a place that has a destination charging, you can go out, run some errands, have some lunch. When you come back, the vehicle is fully charged. And I love cars, and I love electric cars. I'm pretty, I think they're pretty cool, and I think they're going to be the way of the future. I've been in the car business 25 years, and I think the writing's on the wall after driving and seeing so many electric cars. I know eventually that for a lot of reasons, I think they're just going to take over gasoline powered cars for the most part, because in a lot of ways they're superior. For one, they're a lot less complex. You have a car with an internal combustion engine, that has about 20,000 moving parts, where you go to a vehicle like this, where maybe you have, 20 or 40 mechanically moving parts, not talking about dials and stuff like that in the interior. So there's a lot less to go wrong. Really, you have an electric motor and you have a battery pack. It's pretty simple. Just like, at home you have a power drill, or, the electric motor in your washing machine doesn't need much service, doesn't break that often. Same thing in electric cars. They're very simple, not that many moving parts. They don't go bad. Usually things that go bad in electric cars is the batteries, but luckily you have a pretty long warranty on the battery pack. I think it's like 8 years, over 100,000 miles in the battery pack. Let me pause that call for a second. And this one's very nicely equipped with options. This is the Plus package, so you have a nice leather interior, heated and ventilated front seats, really nice styling on the inside. And one thing that's really nice about the Soul, if you're looking at some other EV cars, electric vehicles, if you are not tech savvy, if you want to get an electric vehicle and you want it to be just like operates like your regular gas powered car, I'd say check out the Kia Soul EV, because it is based on a regular gas powered. The regular Soul is just gas powered. So the way it works, you have push button start like most cars these days. You have a regular gear selector, regular steering wheel, regular gas pedal. It just drives just like a normal gas powered car. It's not really that complicated to use, and instead of putting gas in it, you just plug it in. So if you want easy entry, you don't want a big learning curve to an electric vehicle, I think this one will be really easy to change over on. And the styling's really cool, especially on the outside. So a nice infotainment system. You have navigation, parking camera, HD radio. I love the white trim and accents. It really has a great audio system too. I like the way these tweeters face up. Really creates a kind of a cool audio effect, unlike any other vehicle I've been in. In the luxury end of things, I hear some nice audio systems. I'm a musician as well, so I'm pretty picky. Heated steering wheel. And the cool thing about the Kia Soul, it's a little bit more of like a crossover SUV as far as styling and size goes. So where you have like the Nissan Leaf or the Chevy Bolt, which are kind of more like just hatchback cars. So I don't know how exactly the interior space and exterior space dimensions compare to those, but I think you might have a little bit of an edge with the Soul. You can fold down the seats for a lot of cargo space. You have a little bit higher up commanding view of the road, a little bit more upright seating. This is the charger. So this just hooks up to a regular 120 outlet. This takes a long time to charge, so if you buy this, I would recommend setting up 240 charging at your home. It's not that hard to do. And usually with 240 charging, you can get a full charge in about 4 to 8 hours overnight. On those 120 chargers, it can take a long time. Sometimes it could take a couple days to get a full charge. It's okay for topping things off in a pinch. But yeah, you definitely want to get a better home charging setup if you happen to buy this Kia Soul. And it's just beeping at me to remind me that it's running, because it doesn't have a running engine, so it's easy to forget that you left it running. So that's why it just makes that funny noise at me every time I close the door. Really cool color combination. I love the black exterior. They're nice kind of aerodynamic wheels with the red accents on. You have the red top and the red mirrors. Then the red accents in the front. It really is a stylish, cool car, just like the regular Kia Soul. In fact, I read a great Edmunds review. If you want to look it up yourself, just Google 2018 Edmunds Kia Soul review, and they actually had this as one of their top picks for electric vehicles. So definitely well received by them. It's fun to drive. So it's not, you know, going to do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. It's like not like a Tesla P100D, but it still has a lot of scoot around town. It makes a little over 100 horsepower, but where electric motors excel is torque. 200 pound-feet of torque, and you have power right away. You don't have to downshift the transmission. It doesn't take, there's not a moment of hesitancy when you step on the gas for the vehicle to take off. It's just instantaneous. So this is a great little point and shoot vehicle. Peppy, fun to drive. And with that low center of gravity with the battery pack, it actually handles really nice too. So like I said, if you're looking for a nice electric vehicle at a great price point, this is definitely one to consider. And talking about pricing, before I end this video, let me show you the copy of the Moroni sticker we have. The other thing too is pricing. Obviously Tesla probably makes some of the best electric vehicles right now, but they're still, most of them are still over $30,000, where, you know, if you want something in the low 20s, you know, you have to look elsewhere, like a vehicle like this. So, you know, we have it priced in the low 20s right now. But if you look at the original MSRP when this was new, $36,980. So it wasn't cheap, depreciated a lot. But that's the nice thing about buying off-lease vehicles like that. And by the way, this is a one-owner clean Carfax off-lease vehicle I purchased from Kia Motors. So that's how we acquired it. And it looks like there's not too many options as far as, you know, on this one. It comes pretty loaded with equipment with the EV Plus package, but original MSRP was $36,980. We have a mobile delivery service. We can put this in our car hauler, get it towed to you. We can usually get it to you within 48 hours. Contact us for more details, and thanks for watching this video.